contest brought to you in part by South Bay Ford. Live from Bradford Stadium in Placentia, California, it's Mustang Football 2008. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Chris Lee, alongside, as always, with Jeremy Sadowski, and we are here to bring you one of the best high school football matchups in Southern California as your Maricosta Mustangs take on the Esperanza Aztecs. We are excited about what should be one of the best tests for these young Mustangs and what is soon become an highly anticipated season. Good things coming for the Mustangs. We're going to have an opening kick coming up soon, fans. We'll be right back after words from our sponsors. And welcome back as we get ready for the opening kick in tonight's contest. Jeremy, what can we expect to see quickly here from Esperanza as the Mustangs battle their toughest opponent yet?
Well, Chris, as we see the Mustang kickoff team make the tackle about the 25-yard line, this Esperanza team features a very potent option attack, so we'll see lots of runs, lots of formations from the Esperanza Aztecs.
They start off in shotgun, and it's a handoff to the first back through. That works for about a 6-yard gain. That's going to bring up a 2nd and then 4 for Esperanza.
About 6, 2nd and 4 for the Aztecs.
Shotgun again. And that one looked like a direct snap. The end around receiver took that one directly and tried a little end around, worked for a couple yards, but not much. Well defensed that time by the Mustangs D. And Esperanza now on the straight option. Defensed perfectly by the Mustangs. Esperanza with that shift. We're going to be seeing a lot of offensive shifts tonight. And a nice job by the Mustangs D. Big tackle for a loss.
Yeah, Chris, this Esperanza team is a very shifty organization.
And that one is incomplete. That will not be a first down. Nice job by the Mustangs D. 3rd down here and 12. And it's the handoff to the end around. And great job by the Mustangs D. BJ Fafita involved on that play, as well as Matt Williams. Nice job on the 4th down punt now. And that one is going to be down at about the, just before the 30-yard line. I'll call it the 29. It's going to bring up a 1st and 10 Mustangs, their first offensive possession of the evening. And that one's a handoff straight down the middle, but goes for a knot. That's going to bring up a 2nd and 10. Of course, Mustangs then on offense by quarterback Lawrence, who hands off this time. That looks like Lotman. Lotman will be the lead back. Chris Lotman, the senior running back defensive lineman. Major player for the Mustangs, both offensively and defensively. Now Lawrence, the lefty, looks middle, and that's Miller. Nice reception, way to hold on after a big hit. Good connection from Lawrence to Miller. I formation, and nice cut by Lotman. Started right, made a nice cut upfield, right in the middle of the field, got good positive yardage.
Ball, the Aztec 40.
Mustangs looking sharp so far on this drive. Ball spotted at the 42. This drive originally started at the 28, so nice drives by the Mustangs so far. Lawrence to Loatman. Good, strong run. Got about 3 on the play. It should be enough for the first. Let's see here. Waiting for the official call. And in fact,
timeout on the field.
there is a timeout on the field.
6:32 remaining in the first period.
We are here in the first quarter here of tonight's action. The Mustangs on their first offensive possession looking very nice. Running the ball and nice pass completion to Mike Miller. Uh-oh. Flag on the play. That's motion against the Mustangs.
Procedure penalty against Miracosta. Loss of 5 yards.
Also look for number 19, Kyle Nunn.
Main second
Big
down.
junior wide receiver for the Mustangs. Been having an excellent season so far. Let's see if he can have an impact here tonight. 4 receivers set now for the Mustangs on 2nd and long. Lawrence to Tam. Oh, couple nifty moves. Pop goes the Weasel. Tam is down to the 8-yard line. Big play from quarterback Lawrence to Michael Tam, this senior wide receiver defensive back. Tam often lines up in that slot receiver spot. Did a great job there, giving the Mustangs first and goal. And on the first down play, it's Loman in for the touchdown. Mustangs get on the scoreboard first, 6-0, Miracosta.
Yeah, great job by the Mustang offensive line. We saw Freeman in there and Williams busting open that hole and making it so that Loatman didn't have anyone touching him as he walked into the end zone. Great job, Mustang offense. Running, throwing, they did it all that drive, and they're looking good.
2 offensive possessions into this game, and the Mustangs are looking solid. First with a great defensive possession. Turn that around to a great offensive possession. Nice start for the Mustangs. Let's see if they can keep that momentum going here. Just over 5 minutes left to go here in the first quarter. And it's the option play. Hand off to the first back through. B.J. Fafita involved in that stop.
Fafita on the stop for the Mustangs.
It's going to bring up a 2nd down situation for the Aztecs. And this one option again. Not much on that play. Maybe a yard tops. Well, defense by the Mustangs. And in motion. Hand off straight up the middle. Maybe 3 on the play. Mustangs number 32, Chris Joe, involved on that tackle. Now in shotgun. Aztecs going deep. And Rico right with the pick. Nice interception. Mustangs take over on the turnover.
Yeah, Chris, did you see how Rico jumped up and cocked that ball at its highest point? That's exactly how the coaches teach that one.
Nicely done by Rico Wright, giving the ball right back to the Mustangs. Oh, Mustangs go for the big play. Good call. I like that aggressive coaching. None the intended target, of course. I've been talking all season long about the junior-to-junior connection between Adam Lawrence and Kyle Nunn. Mustangs went for the home run on the first play. Nice attempt. They still have 2 more plays to get the first. And Loman does it almost all in one run. Got about 8 on the play. It's going to bring up a 3rd and short.
That was a nice block by number 79, Mike Freeman, pulling from the left side over to lead the way through the right hole.
And Lohman again on 3rd down, but this time he stopped in the backfield. 4th down and punting for the Mustangs. So Mustangs not able to capitalize on the turnover, the interception by Rico Wright. Defense looking solid tonight, still here in the first. Mustangs currently lead this contest 7-0 over the Esperanza Aztecs. Shotgun. Option right. And goes for a knot. Nice stop by the Mustangs D. Number 44, J.R. Tavai involved on that tackle. Shotgun again. And again, handoff to the first back through. There is a flag on the play. Chris Joe primarily involved on that tackle. Chris did a good job to stay low and make that contact and not give up the release. That's the main thing with this option. You're never entirely sure who has the ball sometimes, so if you get the man with the ball, you just got to grab and know that your teammates are going to be there quickly to help out.
Speaking of being there quickly, we've seen BJ Fafita come flying in on a couple plays so far from the defensive backfield.
And again, it's the handoff. This time it's to the end around receiver. That penalty, by the way, was against the Aztecs, pinning them even further back into the offensive backfield. Now Aztecs forced to throw. Under pressure, good pressure by the Mustangs D, and they finally come up with the tackle. Nice job. That is number 11, Kyle DeMarco with the tackle. Good open field tackle by DeMarco. That's going to create a 4th down and punting situation for Esperanza. Mustangs looking very sharp on defense tonight. It's a high punt, but not very far at all. Mustangs will have nice field position. Here they are leading this contest 7-0, and Mr. Momentum is definitely on their side. 41.8 seconds left to go here in the opening quarter. None in motion. Lawrence takes the snap, and it's a handoff to the first back through. Good, powerful run by number 44, J.R. Tavai.
8 of 6, second.
Lawrence with the handoff to Lohman. Couple nifty moves, and now pop goes the Weasel. Nice run for a 1st down by Lohman, and that will end this first quarter. Mustangs lead 7-0. We'll be right back. And welcome back to the second quarter. Mustangs lead this contest 7-0 here over the Esperanza Aztecs. Mustangs looking sharp on offense and even more impressive on defense, leading this contest 7-0. Quarterback Lawrence with the handoff. The end around, it's the end around pass. Mustangs throwing a little trickery. Oh, well defensed. Intended receiver was none. Nice job by the Aztecs. We're not fooled at all. Good attempt, though. Fafita did play quarterback off and on over his young career, so nice attempt by the Mustangs. It's a handoff now, this time on the left-hand side. And Lopeman with the big carry. That's going to bring up a third down, though, for the Mustangs. Third and about 5. Here in the second quarter, Mustangs lead 7-0. Lawrence sends none in motion. High formation. And it's a handoff to the first back through. Oh, big bruising number 44, J.R. Tavai. That's good for Mustangs. First down. Of course, J.R., the sophomore, 6'2", 215, with loads of offensive and athletic abilities. Definitely expect to see many great things from JR in the coming years for the Mustangs. Mustangs now 3 receivers set. Man in motion, straight drop back for Lawrence. And had a man right in the middle of the field, but unable to connect with none. None on the slant pattern. Was open, but Mustangs now on second down. It's Lopeman breaking tackles. Finally brought down. Almost had pay dirt on that one. Good run by Lopeman, who's looking really sharp. Third down now for the Mustangs. Lawrence with the handoff. It's play action. He's looking left and throws and completes left. Nice job, Miller time. That's Mike Miller's second reception of the evening. 2 big catches for Miller. That one converts Mustangs for a first down, first and goal. Now it's Lopeman on the ground, pounding his way forward, finally knocked down. Let's see what they spot this. It looks like they're going to spot it at the 3-yard line. Second and goal, Mustangs from the 3. Lawrence handoff. It's Lopeman and he's in for the touchdown. Chris Lopeman with the second score of the night puts the Mustangs up now 13-0.
Yeah, Chris, this hard running attack by the Mustangs reminds me of our days of those hard Mustang runs by Simi Fanua and James Franks when they would just put their head down and just ram right through the line like it was a hot night for warm butter.
And even before that, of course, Mike Claremont, Costa legendary running back, ran that same James Frank style attack.
And previous to Mike Claremont was Ty Vanger.
And since then, of course, was also Michael Okwo. Oh, big fumble. Mustangs say they have it. Let's see if they do. This could be a huge turnover.
And after Okwo, Tyler Pringle.
Of course, Okwo now also playing for the Bears. Oh, the Aztecs do get that ball back. Aztecs will keep possession, first and 10.
And of course, you don't want to forget Sage Ertman's brother, Britton.
We have a penalty against the Aztecs. This will put them 5 back. It's going to be up first down, but first and 15 now. Option right, Mustangs not fooled. Mustangs doing a great job of maintaining their lanes. That's really the key with stopping the option, is understanding your responsibilities and keeping true to those responsibilities. You must stay disciplined if you want to stop an option attack.
Timeout, Aztecs.
Of course, we were known to run the option a little bit back in our day here. Jeff Diusa at the helm.
Another thing that Coach Petro brought into the offense too was a no huddle offense, which hopefully we'll see from this Mustang group later on.
Aztecs now play action, and it's complete on the left-hand side. Nice coverage by number 2, Rico Wright. Third down situation, 3rd and 10. Esperanza on the roll. It's in the middle, and it is incomplete. That's going to bring up a 4th down. Penalty against the Mustangs. That was going to bring up a 4th down and punting situation for Esperanza. Let's see what the call is. Pass interference on the play. I'm not so sure about that one, Jara. Kind of questionable. Esperanza now trying for the quick snap. But no huddle. Flag goes down. Play only worked for about 2 yards. Mustangs defensed it well.
Yeah, BJ Fafita came in late on that tackle. Once they held up the quarterback, Fafita finished him off as we see him limping off. I hope he's okay.
And it's a hold against the Aztecs. Big break for the Mustangs. So far, Esperanza really hasn't been able to get anything established offensively. Mustangs D doing a great job tonight. Maybe the best defensive effort we've seen so far this season. As, evidence there, Exhibit A. Thank you, Kellen Lockwood, for giving me a good example of how tough that Mustangs D is. Mustangs now showing blitz. And great open field tackle. That's Michael Tam involved on that hit. It was uno on uno, and Tam came up with the monster hit.
Ball now on 32-yard line.
Let's see what they do now. Esperanza rolling left. Under pressure. Mustangs had a couple of chances. It looks like they were still able to bring him down. Good yardage on the play, but still short of the first. That will be 4th. 4th and about 3. Nice job by the Mustangs D to not give up that first. Esperanza to punt. And the kick is high, fairly deep, fair catch signal for and taken at the 18-yard line by Tam. Mustangs will come out on offense here, leading this contest 14-0 here in the second quarter. Notman on the ground, good carry, gets past the 20, gets up to about the 23. Second down now for the Mustangs, 2nd and 5. Lawrence under center. It's a lefty.
Official timeout on the field.
Officials have stopped the play. Looks like a little chin strap loose. Jake Jomini, of course, not only a great defensive player for the Mustangs, but also a great tight end. Lance Whipple takes his place. Man in motion, and in motion is none, and a handoff goes to the big fullback. That's Tavai again with the carry.
Mike Freeman had a heck of a block on that play, pancaking the defensive lineman.
Also nice block by Whipple, comes right into the tight end's good lead block. Helps bring Tavai for the Mustangs first. Now it's play action. Running back screen working there, but unable to get it going. Incomplete. Big pressure put on by the Aztecs. In fact, a flag is down on the play. Let's see what the call is. And it's holding call against the Mustangs. That's going to move that one back. First and very long now. And it looked like Mustangs had a QB keeper going there, but was not open for Lawrence. The middle was flooded. It's going to bring up second now. And very long for the Mustangs. Second and about 25. Lawrence on second down. It's a handoff. And there is a flag on the field. Loman was the back, but he was stopped at the line of scrimmage. Let's see what the penalty is. And it's another holding call against the Mustangs. And this time Mustangs keep it on the ground again. Notman once again with the carry. And another penalty again against the Mustangs. 3 penalties on this first down sequence alone by the Mustangs. And this time it's a handoff to Vi. Fights his way forward. Gets good yardage considering he was wrapped up a yard behind the line of scrimmage. Either way, though, it is a 4th down situation for the Mustangs. Big booming punt. Might be returned. He's got some space, and oh, nice job converging on the tackle as the Mustangs D. Jake Jomini involved on that tackle. Apparently he's got the chin strap on now. Shotgun throw, complete along the right-hand side. Good coverage out there by the Mustangs. Spencer Mizarek involved on that hit. Shotgun again, looking left, throwing left. It's in the air. Oh, that might be big. Oh, incomplete, bounces out of bounds. That one had a chance to be intercepted there by Rico Wright. Almost had his second pick of the game. Rico definitely showing his athletic ability. Of course, Mustangs lead this contest right now 14-0 here in the second quarter. Aztecs give the ball to the end around back. Ooh, finally break some tackles. That play hasn't worked that well for the Aztecs this evening till that play. That should be enough for the first, but looks like this is going to be just a little bit short. Aztecs to the air. 3rd and 1. And it's complete, and that is good for the first down. Nearly got it on the play before. Did get it that time. 1st and 10. Esperanza, this is their first real scoring threat so far this contest. Esperanza in shotgun. He's looking middle, he's throwing left, and it's complete. Nice catch and bigger hit. Rico Wright, not only does he pick catches off, man, he lays down the wood too. Nice tackle by Rico. Meantime, Esperanza now on the run. Straight up the middle, gets about 5 on the play.
Jordan to line.
Esperanza gets the ball all the way down now to the 8-yard line. Trying to get on the scoreboard for the first time this evening. And it's a handoff to the end around. Mustangs trying to string it out. And tackled nicely by the Mustangs defensive group. Great job maintaining their discipline. Did not give up anything. 2nd and goal now. Option left. And it's stopped right up the middle. Great job by the interior defensive line for the Mustangs. Jordan Tavai involved on that play. And Esperanza on the play. They're going towards the corner of the end zone and do not get in. They are out at about the 3-yard line. That's going to bring out a 4th down situation. They go for the field goal. It's up. And the kick is good. Esperanza finally gets on the scoreboard with hardly no time left here in the second quarter. 14-3, the Mustangs still lead. That one's a bouncer. Let's see what the Mustangs do. I'm assuming the Mustangs are going to just take the knee. And that will do it here. First half is over. Mustangs, an impressive first half, lead this contest 14-3. Fans, we're going to be right back after this message.
Now on the field is the Esperanza High School Aztec Entertainment Unit under the direction of
And welcome back to the second half. Mustangs lead this contest 14-3, and an exciting first half. But before we get to that, Jeremy, I just want to take a quick moment and thank our sponsors. First off, we have South Bay Ford and Remax Premier Realty. Thank you for the support of the Mustangs and the Maricosta High School program. Now for that first half action, Jeremy, what do you think of the Mustangs here looking as solid as they have all season long?
Chris, speaking of our sponsor, South Bay Ford, our Mustang offense drove as good as a brand new Ford Mustang, and our defense stopped that offensive line from Esperanza like a brand new F-150.
Meantime, the opening kick has happened. Mustangs will start on an offense first. Let's see if that Mustang, Ford Mustang can keep its gear in motion. And the Mustangs can keep revving up their engines like they have all night long thus far on offense. Led by Lopeman on the ground with 2 touchdowns in the first half. Mustangs start off with Lopeman again here. Good first down carry, gets about 7 on the play. It's going to bring up a second down and short for the Mustangs. Of course, the Mustangs also saw 2 big catches by Mike Millertime. Recipient of passes by Lawrence, the lefty quarterback. It's Lopeman, meantime. Oh, almost broke that one big time. Still good enough for a Mustangs first and 10 Mustangs.
Gain is good for a Mustang first down.
Lopeman really starting to show that athletic ability, ducking, dodging, and birding through tacklers. Very talented back. Let's see if he gets the call here. In fact, he does. Mustangs were lined up in a 2-receiver set. but it's Sloatman with the carry. He only got about one that time.
On the stop.
Second down and 10 for the Mustangs. Here in the third quarter, Mustangs leading 14-3. Quarterback Lawrence under center. I formation, back in motion. Hits a handoff to Loman, who fights through. Bounces his way forward. Gets about 3 on the play. It's going to bring up a third down for the Mustangs.
Chris, with our sponsor being South Bay Ford, that reminds me of our senior year when I drove a 66 Ford Bronco. The first year the Bronco was produced here in the United States. What memories?
Anytime Lawrence going deep. And incomplete. Had a chance going for number 19, Kyle Nunn. Incomplete. That's going to bring up a fourth and punting situation. Of course, fans, a lot of memories in that Ford Bronco of Jeremy's. We'll keep ourselves there, but well, tomfoolery trying to paint the automobile ourselves. Lesson learned. All I need to say. There's a reason people get paid to paint automobiles. Meantime, Esperanza keeps it on the ground. Gets about 5 on the carry. That was Tam with the tackle. Nice tackle by Tam. Solid open field tackler. Had another tackle earlier in this contest, solo one-on-one. Tam also with a couple of nice catches on offense. One big reception that led to a Mustangs touchdown early in the first quarter. That penalty is against the Aztecs. That will bring them back 5. False start.
Going back to the Aztec.
The second down play now. Split back formation. Hand off to the first back through. Oh, ball's loose. Ball is loose. That looks like Spencer Meserick may have came up with that one, and he did. Big time turnover for the Mustangs. First and 10.
Yeah, Chris, this Mustang defense has been impressive all season long, forcing turnovers, either fumbles or interceptions. This Mustang team will take it away from you.
Now it's Snowman with the big time carry. Oh, he almost broke that one. Finally knocked down at the 25. What a big time run though for the Mustangs. First and 10. Oh, that one's coming back though. Looks like it's a holding call. What a shame. Took away a nice run. Snowman really showing his power on that run. Breaking through would-be tacklers right up the middle of the field. Meantime, it's a repeated play now. None in motion. Handoff, Loman again. That time he is stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Sean Avila making the stop.
Second down now coming up for the Mustangs.
On their own 40-yard line.
Quarterback Lawrence, under center, sends Nunn in motion. It's play action. He goes to the opposite side as Nunn. That was, of course, Lance Weibel. Number 42 with the catch. Nice reception. Gets about a solid 6 yards on the play. Third down now for the Mustangs. Double receivers, bottom side, and oh, big sack. Lawrence's weak side of the line collapsed on him. Looked like the Aztecs had the blitz on. That one's going to create a fourth down and punting situation for the Mustangs. Injured player on the field. Let's hope he's okay.
and all those great manners, and thanks to our sponsors, C&D Bonding.
Nice booming punt by Williams, as always.
Aztecs take over on their own 24-yard line. Okay,
Aztecs will take over first and 10.
250, 5825 621. Congratulations, you won 200.
And in motion, play action, going deep. And oh, nice reception. Esperanza gets a touchdown. Their first touchdown of the evening. What a perfect pass. Spencer Meserek had pretty decent coverage. The only way to beat him was going to be a perfect pass, and that's exactly what Esperanza got. Touchdown, Aztecs.
2-point conversion by the Aztecs is unsuccessful.
Yeah, Chris, there wasn't much more Spencer Misery could do. He was step by step with them, but like you said, it was a perfect pass. Caught the receiver right in stride, didn't break stride one iota, and he was able to just beat Spencer for the touchdown.
Navajore's kick into the end zone, touchback. Mustangs do take over. So thanks when you see them.
Mustangs take over now on offense. Lawrence surveying the field. Sends a man in motion. That man is Kyle Nunn. And instead it's a handoff. Lohman breaks a tackle, finally brought down. Another impressive run. Lohman is really running the ball well tonight.
Roll.
And in motion again. This one looks to be a run. In fact, it is. Notman pounds his way forward. First down, Mustangs. None in motion. Lawrence steps back. It's play action. Oh, quick dump off. That one was intended for number 42, Lance Weibel, but that one was just a little bit in front of Lance, not able to pull it in. Incomplete. Second and 10. And oh, nifty handoff there. Almost a behind the back handoff. Not much on the play, but flag is down, and fans are calling, and they get the face mask penalty against the Aztecs. That's a freebie first down for the Mustangs, first and 10. Mustangs now open with a 4-receiver set. Oh, and tripped up on his own lineman. Lawrence falls down at about 3-yard loss. It's going to bring up a third down now situation for the Mustangs. And in motion. Play action. And oh, Lawrence goes down. Sacked by the Aztecs. That's going to create a fourth down and punting situation here. Mustangs do still lead this contest 14-10, although the Aztecs have made it a little more interesting.
Fair catch.
Fair catch caught for and taken
Fair catch at the
by the Aztecs. Aztecs will take over first and 10 at the 35-yard line.
4 minutes remaining in the third period.
We're here in the third quarter. Mustangs lead 14-10. And in motion, play action. Oh, that one went to the end around. Oh, fooled Mustangs D and me. Finally brought down. Cam on the tackle.
20-yard run by Hoosville. Michael's tag.
1st and 10, Aztecs. Shotgun, and it's a handoff to the fullback.
Jared Moore.
Pounds his way forward, stopped by the Mustangs D. Stood up nicely by number 32, Chris Joe, and number 72, Jordan Caval. Option right. That time it was number 44, JR Tavai, involved in that play. 3rd down situation now for the Aztecs. This could be a big stop for the Mustangs. D if they can get it. 3 receiver set, shotgun, straight pass this time. And defended beautifully out there by number 2, Rico Wright. Incomplete, 4th down situation for the Aztecs. Big time stop for the Mustangs D. Big booming high kick. Takes a backwards bounce and is down at the 11-yard line. Mustangs will take over 1st and 10 at the 11. Shift on offense, 3 running back formation. Mustangs more concerned, at least initially here, about field position. The handoff did go to Lohman, who got nice yardage on the gain.
Gain of 2, 2nd.
Got about 4 on the play. It's going to bring up a 2nd down situation.
Ball Mustang 14-yard line.
We'll see if the Mustangs stay in that 3 back formation. They don't. Now they're back to the traditional I, but there is a flag on the play. And it's against the Aztecs. Mustangs will take that one. Of course, Wibble and Lohman in the backfield. It's Lohman with the carry. Got about 2 on the play.
On 1st down, 3rd and 1 for the Mustangs.
3rd and 1 for the Mustangs. Let's see if they can get the first. It's Lohman. He's met right away. He tries to pound and lean his way forward. Don't know if he's going to get there. Let's see where they spot it. No, it's 4th down. Mustangs just short.
Stop is short.
They will be forced to punt.
Partner, 4th down for the Mustangs. Matt Williams back to punt for Maricosta.
And Williams, as always, a big, high, booming kick. Does take a bit of a Aztecs bounce, however, rolls out of bounds at the 42. And that will end the 3rd quarter. And we're back, ready for the 4th and final quarter in what has been an exciting contest. Mustangs lead this game 14-9. Let's see if they can hold on here for one more quarter. Esperanza does have good field position, however. Let's see what they can do with it. It's option. And the first man through, stopped nicely, number 44. J.R. Tavai, the sophomore, making a big impact on offense and now defense. 3 receiver formation. Shotgun and handoff to the back. Straight up the middle, stopped again nicely by the Mustangs. Only about maybe a total of 5 yards on the last 2 plays. There is a flag down However, let's see what the call is. And it's a face mask penalty against the Mustangs. Let's see if Mustangs can shake that one off. That does give a first down to the Aztecs, and maybe more importantly, puts the ball at the 28-yard line. Let's see what they do. And oh, that one's going nowhere. Mustangs had that well defensed. That's going to try to make a cutback, but Zach Surge was there. Second down now for the Aztecs. QB keeper. And oh, big hit. That looked like BJ Fafita with another monster hit. We've been seeing him do it the last 2 weeks in a row now. That's going to bring up a big third down and 9 situation. An extremely important third down. In fact, so important there is a timeout on the field. Esperanza wants to talk this one over, make sure they get the right play here. As it is, it would be a long field goal attempt, so really they want to try to get some yards on the play. Here is the play. It's up in the air. It's deep and incomplete. Fourth down now for the Aztecs.
Fafita was in on that pass defense, which reminds me, BJ's dad, Brian Sr., is a cousin of one of our former players, Simi the Rock Fanua.
Aztecs meantime on fourth down is not good. Mustangs will take over on downs. Big stop by the Mustangs D. First and 10 now, Mustangs. Of course, Mustangs would love to get some more points on the board and cushion that lead a little bit, but more importantly, they really want to see some time get off this clock.
Drew Amos.
Second down play now. That was straight up the middle.
Dane Poole on that tackle.
Stopped at the line of scrimmage, maybe a yard on the play. Of course, that was number 44, J.R. Tavai. Ran almost more like Phil Fanua on that play. Phil, very talented player for the Mustangs in the 90s. Of course, younger brother of Simi Fanua. And cousin of Brian Fafita. Of course, at that time, Phil Fanua may be one of the most highly recruited, certainly at that point, the most highly recruited Mustang player of all time on the football side of the game.
Yeah, Chris, I remember when Coach Lou Holtz from Notre Dame and John Robinson from SC both showed up at Costa in the same week recruiting Phil. However, he had a brain aneurysm which prevented him from continuing his Mustang football career, but he is doing well now.
And that time ranked by USA Today as one of the best defensive linemen as a junior. Good to see him happy and healthy in his life.
Short game. Gain of about 3. Second.
Lockwood on the stop. Chris Joe involved as well. We're looking at a second down situation. And, uh-oh, that one stripped. Looks like the Aztecs did get it back, but that was stripped by Jake Gelmini with the strip. Aztecs did get it back, but it did help result in a 2-yard loss on the play. Meantime, Aztecs going deep, nothing going. Not with the blanket coverage out there by Tam and number 2, Rico Wright. And here's a punt. And that one's stopped. Mustangs will take over 1st and 10.
Yeah, Chris, this is a big week for us in our fantasy football league, as our 2 teams will be going up against each other. I have a feeling that you might take it, since we both haven't had a win, but we'll see after this weekend.
Of course, your lineup's looking about as talented as the Mustangs are looking tonight. Mustangs, of course, lead this contest 14-9. We are here in the 4th and final quarter. 2nd down and 10 for the Mustangs. Let's see if they can kill some clock here. Nice run by Lohman. It's going to bring up a 3rd down situation. 3rd and 5. Boy, would that be huge if the Mustangs can convert this 3rd down. Mustangs lining up now. None at one slot. 3rd down. It's play action. Mustangs go into the air looking for none. Oh, had him open, but could not get the ball there.
Brings up 4th down for the Mustangs.
Good defensive pressure by the Aztecs. Forced an early throw by Lawrence. Otherwise, he would have nailed that one. Speaking of nailing that one, that punt is blocked and tackled out of bounds at the 24. Aztecs with a huge turnover.
Yeah, Chris, when you block one of Matt Williams' punts, usually you end up paying for it, as he tackles you pretty hard, as you saw him swing around the Aztec player after that play.
Time Aztecs now on 1st and 10. It's a run up the left-hand side. Stopped nicely, only a 2-yard gain, if even that. Nice stop by Jake Gelmini. 2nd down play now. Ball's in the air on the right-hand side, and incomplete. Good pressure by the Mustangs interior lineman. Andrew Brenner involved in that pass rush. 3rd down now. Split back formation. And a timeout on the field. Aztecs did not like what they saw. They want to think this one over. Crucial moment of the ball game here. 4th quarter, Aztecs trailing 9-14. And it's caught. Ooh, that's going to be close. Let's see where they spot it. And they did give him enough for the first. 1st and goal. Boy, was that close. Aztecs keep it on the ground, and that goes nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. That's going to bring up a 2nd down now. 2nd and goal for the Aztecs. Again here late in the 4th and final quarter. Aztecs to the air. And caught, but stopped nicely. Incomplete, they're calling it. Was not able to hold after the monster hit out there by Spencer Meserek. 3rd down play now on the rollout. Couple nice cuts, but not going anywhere. Gelmini involved in that play. Jordan Tavai involved on that play, of course, trailing by 5 points. It's 4th down. They need to get a touchdown here. This could be the ball game if the Mustangs can get the stop. The pass is up. It's intercepted. Mustangs come with the big pick on maybe the biggest play of the season. Kyle DeMarco with the interception. That's a 1st and 10 the other direction. Mustangs with the big-time stop on the big-time play when they needed it the most. There is a penalty on the play. Celebration against the Mustangs is the call, but can't quite blame the Mustangs after that one. Tam in motion. Mustangs just need to run this clock out now. Notman is stopped.
Yeah, Chris, great job by that Mustang D, stopping Esperanza on 4th and goal and keeping the lead at 14-9.
And off to Loatman again. And again stopped at the line of scrimmage, although at this point, of course, Esperanza is just stacking that line, knowing the Mustangs want to keep the ball on the ground to try to take as much clock away as possible. Mustang coach is too smart to try to do anything foolish, certainly at this stage also. They know it's more important for them to run that clock than it is to get a 1st down. Too big of a game to try anything foolish here. 4th down, Mustangs will be punting. Of course, they let the clock run down as late as they could and called the timeout.
Yeah, Chris, it's all going to come down to this punt. If they can get it away, last time it was blocked, hopefully they'll get it away and secure this victory.
Only 27 seconds and now counting. Beautiful, beautiful punt by Williams. Wow, what a big-time kick when you needed one. I'm sure the Aztecs would have liked to have gotten a return on that, but nothing they could do, and that should do it. Mustangs excited, the fans excited, the players are going crazy. Mustangs win this contest by a final score of 14-9. Jeremy, what an exciting victory for this Mustangs team.
Yeah, Chris, this is one of the biggest wins in Mustang history. You figured the last time they beat Esperanza a couple years ago was one of the biggest, and then, of course, the Notre Dame victories, but this ranks right up there with them.
Great job, Mustangs D. Great job, Mustangs O. Great job, everybody. Way to really stay tight. Thanks, fans, for tuning in. We'll see you next week.